Hi all, it's Solo, and in this video today we're going to be one-shotting a raid boss. And to do this, we're going to use these 5 pals. And this is a bit different. I've been messing about with end-game content, and I've managed to beat all the end-game raid bosses. And I've just been messing about with different setups, different team compositions, different weapons and stuff like that. But this revolves around this pal here. And we're going to use her wind burst to one-shot the boss. And the boss will die so quickly, I don't even think it's going to have time to attack. So, in terms of the passive skills, I've got Vampiric. This is just because I want to restore some of my health if I do get hit. And we have Twin-Edged Holy Blade, which is massive 50% attack buff. Demon God, which is 30% attack buff with the extra defense. And Immortality, which is a lifesteal and auto health regeneration. And attack as well. But Vampiric and Immortality go well together. And you can see this is obviously max 4-star being upgraded, and it's sitting around 5,373 attack. Obviously, this has been buffed to the max. Everything's maxed out on its stats, so it's plus 60. And also it has been awakened as well. That's why it's got a little glow there as well. And it is a alpha as well. I don't know if that makes any difference with this specific pal, but either way, we got a nice big attack with 20,000 HP as well, with maximum trust at 10 as well. So for the passives, we're only going to use this one pal, and the rest are just buffs. So passive wise, so this passive don't really matter what level it is as long as it's maxed out on 4-star. Increase the players and pals damage to enemies affected with Ivy covered by 65%. Does not stack. 65% Ivy covered is grass type attacks. So as you can see, Wind Burst does do Ivy covered. So we're going to make sure that stacks with that, which is good. That's an extra 65% attack. And obviously we got the good guy or Zerg, which is obviously going to be our 150% attack and defense buff for our pal fighting beside us. Obviously we're going to buff that. We're going to buff that with our drones to get that maximum 30 hit combo off. Honestly, we won't get that 30 hit combo off. It'll be dead before then. So I do wonder if I should switch out this character and switch him, this pal, and switch him to a different character. I don't know. But obviously we're going to be using the Stormbringer Sea Dragon. This guy here is also going to be just for the passive partner skill. If player and pals damage to enemies affected with soak by 65%. Obviously, our main damage dealer here has the passive Glorious Mist, which the player attacks inflict soak 6. So obviously when it's soaked, you get 65%. And obviously when you get Ivy covered, it's an extra 65%. That's 125. Sorry, that's 130% damage there. Then we have the extra 150% damage here if we manage to get all 30 combos off. Won't be live along to actually survive that, but just in case it is. And then we got this one. I don't see many people using this one. Surveillance. So her passive. When a player is affected with Ivy covered, the enemy explodes, dealing additional damage to 60% of the player's attack damage. Does not stack. So if you hit the enemy with something heavy, like your bow, for example, do 60% of that damage to the enemy as well. Actually, a really good attack, and it seems to work with if you mount the pal. If I mount this pal, for example, it does seem to work with Wind Burst. Don't know if that's intentional or not, but it does work. So you can just go try that out, and I will show you. So first thing, a couple of things we want to do. We just go against the Celestial Signal. This is the Tides of Terraria boss. This level 65 boss, just to show you how quickly this can die. A few things we want to do as well. So before we fight the Moonlord, what we want to do, obviously summon our pal. What we want to do is we get our Moon or Mammoth Rest Curry, which increases our attack by 25%. We then stick it on our first pal. I'm gonna stick it on myself as well. Probably don't need to do that, but just stick it on our first pal. This girl here, or I can't pronounce her name, or Fedina. And also with my accessories, I got the grass velvet ring. which is grass damage enhanced. Then I have the Spirit Emperor's Baton, which is power attack and grass damage up. And then we have Lalene's Talisman, which is power defense and power damage, grass damage up. And then we have the Dorgum Emblem, which is attack level 4 and power damage up. With our Mamapakari, that gets an extra 25% attack as well. And obviously what we're going to do now is we're going to get the drone launcher as well to get that extra attacks, them stacks of attacks up to 30. And then we're going to use our boost gun, which also increases our attack of our power. We're going to shoot him first before the fight. And then we're going to look at his attack right quick to see what's going on. He's now got 7,388 attack, which is not bad. It's not bad at all. That's without any stacks from our Orzhok. So as soon as he spawns, we're just going to cast Windburst. That's all we're going to do. Nothing fancy here. It's going to be a nice, simple, easy attack. And we're going to attack right about now. And we're going to use it right about now. And there we go. So that was a very nice, easy fight. And it lasted about 5 seconds, give or take. And yeah, was not too bad, not going to lie. That's a very easy way. You get 3 power fruits every time you defeat this boss. You get 3 power fruits. I've beaten 3 times now, and this increases your powers attack by 10 each time. If you have the glasses, the potential glasses, the ability glasses, and you put them on, you can actually see the potential of your powers, and your powers go up to 100 potential. But these attack what are they called? Attack fruit, power fruit, increases your potential by 10. As you can see, it's now got 59 potential, now 69. So it goes up 10 each time. Really handy, really easy to farm out. You also get 4 level training gems, increases your level of your powers by 4. You get the golden legendary Meowmere at level 65. At level 85, you get the other version, which is the Terrorblade. The Terrorblade actually is awesome because it's actually a ranked, a ranged attack melee weapon, which is really good. And you can actually use buffs to increase the attack speed on that as well. But yeah, so that's an easy way, guys, to easily farm out these power fruits, and an easy one-shot build there. This works for pretty much all the bosses. You don't one-shot them all. It depends if they're weak against grass or not. But because the Moon Lord has 3 hitboxes, 2 hands and his eyes, you can actually just one-shot him because it hits all 3 at the same time. But anyway, hope you liked this video, guys. Hope it helped. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.